I feel like every now and then I feel like I have to make a video on the WNBA. Not because of like the league itself, because of all the bullshit that comes out of it. And I don't know, it's kind of horrifying to see like that amount of bullshit happen in one league for like the span of 2 years. Anyways, so this is the WNBA. This is the Women's National Basketball Association, where women play basketball professionally and win championships and stuff like that. Today we will not be talking about that, although all the women in the league are wonderful at the game. But today we're going to talk about some controversy that has put a dent into the WNBA, which has already been fucked for years now. Well, I will say this year they finally started making some bread, so and the players are getting paid a million at least, so shout out. Anyways, this is Sophie Cunningham. If you guys don't know, Sophie Cunningham is a player for the Indiana Fever, and she's low-key a controversial person based on what I'm about to show you in these next few tabs right here. But this is Sophie Cunningham. She recently rose to fame by doing this at a basketball game, and everyone found it funny because she was rage-baiting a player that she got into like a fight with. Jesus Christ, this is worse. Yeah, this is the player that she was rage-baiting, by the way. Okay, so the point was actually way worse than how I actually let on. I got the full clip right here. Alright, so Bonner and Sophie Cunningham is off screen. They're pointing at each other. And she's just standing there. And they step back. Bro, she's still pointing from all the way the distance, dude. What the fuck? Why are they backing her up but not her? That is insane, dude. Now I see why people hate her. Well, Bonner, they took advantage of your fucking rage, so way to go on not letting people take advantage of you.
57 left to go in this game. So certainly it's an opportunity for Phoenix to kind of turn things around, and you see Ayayi trying to take down that first arm, and you look at...
Yeah, these referees are non-existent in this fucking game. The reason why I'm talking about Sophie Cunningham today is because she recently made a controversial take about trans women competing in women's sports. I don't know what caused her to say this, but she basically stated that biological men should not compete in women's sports, saying that her stance is common sense. She also states that she wants to protect women's sports and young girls while stressing that she extends love and does not hate transgender people. Her comments garnered a lot of support from the White House and started a national fight about trans women competing in women's sports. Sophie Cunningham even doubled down on her statement. She made an Instagram post with the caption, "I said what I said," and yeah, that's wild stuff. This caused a lot, again, what the article said, it caused a lot of national controversy. You know, it now became a political topic. Riley Gaines, who I guess is like, I don't know where she's from. She's like I think she's from the Turning Point USA. She attended a Lynx game versus the Fever, where Sophie Cunningham's team played the Lynx. And yeah, she didn't do shit. This is so funny, but I like how in Riley Gaines' Instagram picture, there's a sign in the back that says, "We are Minnesota. We protect our neighbors." I'm sure she's fuming that she got that in. The shit Sophie Cunningham said brought in all the right-wingers and all the grifters trying to claim the WNBA as theirs. And it got so bad that this guy named Enes Kanter Freedom came out and has declared himself as a WNBA 2027 prospect. I haven't seen the full video, but let's see. I don't know if this is even real, but let's see. He's got the Nike logo crossed. He looks like that one. Actually, never mind.
After careful consideration and reviewing the current eligibility guidelines, I am officially declaring myself a WNBA prospect.
Jesus.
Simply declaring who you are is all that's required. That I meet every single requirement necessary to compete in the WNBA. My team and I have carefully examined the WNBA's eligibility criteria and governing framework surrounding self-identification and inclusion. based on the current guidelines, I can and am officially declaring my eligibility for the upcoming WNBA draft in May 2027. I am definitely not
What the fuck am I watching?
here to mock, make fun of, or disrespect any community or personal choices.
I low-key felt that.
I'm simply asking that the current rules
I felt that as a mockery.
be applied equally to everyone. The rules that represent the very values many WNBA players and coaches have publicly advocated for. My team and I are prepared to ensure these guidelines are applied equally, consistently, and without exception. And I look forward to the WNBA honoring its stated principles. See you at training camp.
Right. So, I guess this is real. So my question is, who should draft him? Just kidding. And you can guess who's gassing this up. Of course, you know, people like Riley Gaines are gassing it up, being like, oh yes, this is so awesome, and shit like that. And now my question to you is, do you think he should? This was his NBA stats. He had 11 points, 7 rebounds, no assists, 50% shooting. He's been to, fuck, I can't count, like a million teams. Do you think he's a Okay, I'm not even entertaining this question because this question's unironically kind of... He does claim that he's not making a mockery, but he definitely not here to mock. But this is definitely what it feels like, dude. You're most definitely mocking this fucking league in order to like stay relevant and shit. It's kind of fucking weird. And for the people asking, Enes is 6'10" in the NBA, so he's a pretty tall dude. And to answer your other question, no, he would not be the tallest player in the WNBA if he were to play today. The tallest would actually be this player right here, who is 6'11" and plays for the New York Liberty. You know, crazy stuff, man. What's this? Oh yeah, the WNBA PA also responded to, I guess, Enes's fucking dumbassery. The WNBA represents 200 individuals with different lived experience, cultures, lifestyles, and opinions. We embrace justice, equality, diversity, and inclusion. Those are the values that unite this union and allow it to protect women's sports while creating a transformative change. Hate, abuse, and demonization of any person or group of people, including transgender people, only fuel fear, division, and harm. We will continue to have hard conversations, but we will not be used as political pawns. Over the years, the WNBA has been used as like a political pawn or like a political like figure or something to use against a party in the political world, which is very pathetic. I feel like the WNBA over the years has been famous for not only just not the basketball, for just other bullshit that happens around the league. Remember in 2024 where everybody thought Caitlin Clark was mistreated in the league when there were clips of her just getting absolute rocked in the court, and you know when Kennedy Carter did that unnecessary bump to her. And then in 2025 it was the dildo gate where people were throwing dildos on the goddamn court. And then this year, it's this fucking guy declaring for the WNBA draft as a mockery. And all for what? To protest trans women in sports? Again, this has become a thing that has been just so, like, this has become a topic just where people are just so misinformed on bullshit. And it's honestly kind of sad. You learn more about these type of people who, you know, are asked mad about, you know, I guess a trans woman going into sports. And yeah, these are the type of people that, unironically, I feel like the people that I guess do protest against trans women going in sports, I feel like these people don't even care. What's this site? Freedom of... Okay, well, I think I might have gotten a virus. Anyways, what do you guys think of this whole WNBA discourse? Do you think the WNBA should have done more to, like, I guess, clarify shit or something like that? What do you think of Sophie Cunningham's fucking comments? What do you think of, like, the MAGA grifters coming in and claiming the WNBA as theirs? The amount of tabs I have open here is fucking crazy. And, anyways, oh my god, what the fuck, dude, out of all these tabs I have open, I don't think I have anything about any statement on the WNBA. Only I have the PA, with the Players Association, which is totally different. I don't know what's going on there. Did they even speak on it? Oh no. Now I gotta do live research now. Hold up. I can't find anything. So like, if anybody, I don't know. No, this is not live, so I can't even do any live research. So yeah, if there's anything out there, I probably can't see it. So anyways, yeah, what do you think of Sophie Cunningham? Do you think like what do you think of her message? What do you think of like this fucking guy declaring for the WNBA draft? Do you think he'll make it? And if so, where are you drafting him? Me personally, I'm drafting Juju Watkins over this guy. And yeah, do you think this guy's genuinely... Do you think these people, everyone in this situation, genuinely care about trans women in sports? Or women in sports in general? Let me know in the comments down below.